Feel the pressure.
Alright guys, whenever you're ready.
My advice would be...
Hey, next month.
Alright, my advice would be... My advice would be... So my advice...
Alright, so I have 2 pieces of advice. So nice and loud.
So our piece of advice for you... my advice...
Feel the pressure.
Loud so we can... Everyone ready?
My advice to you is to let...
Nice and loud. Nice and loud, yeah.
So I wish I had known how much time I would end up spending at school, but I would give myself the same advice that my grade 9 principal gave me when I started high school, and that was get involved. Make sure you get involved.
So I'm going to go back to give myself some teacher advice in August. I would tell myself and tell all of you not to be afraid to fail, because some of your best and biggest successes are going to come from your smallest failures. So don't be afraid. Give myself advice, I would say to take advantage of all the free resources available to you. Don't be afraid to ask questions and beg, borrow, and steal.
If I were to go back in time and start from the first day, the greatest advice would be remember to stay organized and make sure you keep your marks and your grade book up to date so it doesn't pile up on you too much. And always remember to smile and have fun. Yeah.
I wish I had known the outcomes much better, and never be afraid to make mistakes, because you always learn, and going forward you're that much more successful. Thanks.
I wish I would have known how crazy parents could be. And some advice that we would tell ourselves is don't doubt yourself, you know what you're doing.
Okay, my advice would be take it one day at a time, don't worry about next week. And there's always going to be more to do, but make time for yourself.
My advice would be to marry a teacher, because then you get the same breaks. I already did that. And I would also say don't be afraid to ask questions.
My advice would be to not worry about over planning. It actually can be more work for yourself down the road. So just worry about tomorrow.
Okay, so my advice is to exercise, that Diet Coke is not a meal, to take vitamins in case Diet Coke does become a meal, and to get a dog, because that way you won't spend all your time at school, you feel guilty, and you'll go home and see your dog.
I have 2 pieces of advice. First, be flexible. Not everything is going to work out, and that's all right. Just keep moving. And secondly, enjoy the journey. It's going to be stressful, and it's going to be frustrating at times, but on the last day of school, you're going to feel awesome, and it's all going to be worth it.
Advice for you starting off is don't take things too personally and make good friends along the way. Good enough.
My advice is to approach everything with a sense of humor. Making people laugh just makes your whole day go better. I could give some advice to myself starting in August. I would say trust in the process. Know that you're going to be safe. Know that the people you meet are going to carry you when you can't carry yourself. Coffee does that a little bit too. And make sure that you know that your first year of teaching is supposed to be bumpy, you're supposed to make mistakes. The kids will laugh at you, you'll laugh at yourself, and you'll survive.
Alright, my advice to me, or to you, surround yourself with some good people as early as and frequently as you can. And also find a home.
Buy a brand new washer and dryer.
My advice to you is to let people help you. You can't do it all by yourself.